There will be a new moon and eclipse in Scorpio on November 13th, 2012 at 2:09 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 10:09 p.m. for everyone else. This new moon solar eclipse combo contains the knockout punch for all past pains and failures, followed by the transformative power of renewal, healing, and transformation of that which the Scorpio archetype brings to the cosmic kickball party. During this new moon eclipse, there will be a brief interruption to the billions of megawatts of electromagnetic radiation of our sun. Our G-class star produces light in the form of gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet rays, and nearly every frequency of light currently detectable in science. Solar eclipses can only take place during the new moon when the path of the Earth around the sun, called the ecliptic, aligns with the path of the moon around the Earth. When such an alignment occurs, the face of the moon temporarily blocks the light and eclipses the sun. Those of you that live in Australia, New Zealand, and the South Pacific will experience 4 minutes of sublime cosmic confirmation that the world is nothing less than beautiful and extraordinary by design. Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to settle for the concept that the transformative powers of the Scorpion new moon eclipse combo will be downloaded into the matrix of the Earth's grid. The Scorpio new moon is about the renewal of physical, mental, emotional, and etheric health of ourselves as well as each person in our collective community. This is a time to face exposure of your deepest fears and desires so that you can transmute the less desirable outcomes into a co-creative effort towards success that satisfies you and your interpersonal relationships. In classical astrology, Scorpio is the 8th sign of the zodiac ecliptic and was originally ruled by the planet and the god of war, Mars. Scorpio shares rulership of Mars along with the day of the week Tuesday with Aries the Ram. Aries is the masculine day representation of Mars, and Scorpio is the feminine night representation of Martian energy. Aries is the cardinal ruled fire sign that is coupled with his cardinal opposite, the Venus ruled Libra. Scorpio, on the other hand, is a fixed sign that is co-ruled by Mars and is opposite of the feminine night sign representation of Venus, Taurus the Bull. Taurus is the Venus-ruled fixed earth sign that complements Scorpio's Martian traits in the same way that Aries complements Libra's qualities. In modern astrology, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, the solar body that was reclassified as a dwarf planet by the International Astronomical Union in 2006. Pluto is located in the outer part of the solar system far from the sun. Since there is so little light at this distance from the sun, the planet is named after the god of the underworld, often referred to as Tartarus to the Greeks or Hell by the Abrahamic religions. After the Olympians defeated the Titans led by Atlas, the realm of humanity was divided between Jupiter, Neptune, and Pluto. Jupiter was given dominion over the sky, Neptune was given dominion over the sea, and Pluto was given dominion over the underworld. This ruler of the underworld is named Yama in the Hindu Vedas, Anubis in the Egyptian pantheon, Hades by the Greeks, and Dis-Pater by the Romans. This brings being Dis to a whole new level. It is important to note that in antiquity, the underworld was made up of several layers known in the modern world as purgatories. Hell was only one of those layers of Tartarus. Pluto is one of the Dodecatheon or Olympian gods in mythology, whose claim to fame was kidnapping Proserpina and upsetting Ceres, which brought mankind cyclical winters. Thanks, Pluto. Pluto has a 3-headed dog named Cerberus that prevents souls from leaving after they have been escorted across the river Styx by Charon. Charon is also the name given to Pluto's moon in astrophysics. Last, but certainly not least, is Scorpio and Pluto's association with the mysterious and powerful goddess of magic, Hecate. Known as Trivia in Roman mythology, Hecate is the triple goddess of Greece, who is said to be the mother of both the powerful sorceresses Medea and Circe. Just like the moon oscillates between the new, full, and dark, All triple goddesses represent the maiden, the mother, and the crone aspects of all female deities that are known as tripartite goddesses. In some accounts, Hecate is a mother of angels who is associated with crossroads, fire, light, and the moon, with an impeccable knowledge of poisonous plants that harm, along with herbs that heal. In fact, Hecate is another example of how formidable females are marginalized by the patriarchy in the so-called civilized Western world of recorded history. Like Imhotep, Asclepius, and Ophiuchus share their mysterious association to the sign of Scorpio, Hecate underscores the logic for why Scorpio is referred to as the Scorpion, the Eagle, and the Phoenix. The Scorpion constellation lies between Libra and Sagittarius on the zodiac ecliptic. This constellation contains the star system Alpha Scorpii. The common name for Alpha Scorpii is Antares. Antares is a red supergiant star that is 300 million times bigger than our Sun. Our Sun is about 1 million miles in diameter, while Antares is about 300 million miles in its diameter. Antares is considered the heart of the Scorpius constellation and has a blue companion star. The Scorpius constellation is only 7 degrees long and is therefore about 7 days long in sidereal astrology. However, in tropical astrology, the sector for Scorpio is a full 30 degrees, which includes some of the attributes of the so-called 13th sign of the zodiac known as Serpentarius. Serpentarius is commonly known as the enigmatic and controversial Ophiuchus that was mentioned previously as part of Scorpio's gifts of transformation and healing. There are many myths associated with Scorpio. The most common myth is that of Artemis and Orion the Hunter. Orion boasted to the goddess Artemis and her mother Leto that he would kill every animal on the earth. Although Artemis was known to be a hunter herself, she offered protection to all creatures of earth. Artemis and her mother Leto sent a scorpion to deal with Orion. The pair battled, and the scorpion neutralized Orion. Orion was said to be followed by his faithful dog, Sirius. If you look deeper into the story, you will find that Orion, Gilgamesh, and Hercules share many similarities. However, the primary association of the Orion constellation is to that of the god Osiris and his consort Isis. According to the Papyrus of Anubis, the Osiris, Isis, and Horus Trinity has an association with Sirius called Sothic cycles, which are equal to 1,461 years of precession. The heliacal rising occurs when Sirius becomes visible above the eastern horizon just before sunrise. Authors such as Robert Bauval and Graham Hancock speak extensively on the Orion correlation theory. The Kemetic idea of Duat is the notion that monuments built in antiquity are meant to mimic their counterparts in the sky. In the Christian story of Jesus Christ, the 3 kings, or 3 magi, were associated with the names of the 3 major stars of Orion's belt. On one side of the belt you will find Sirius, and on the other side of the belt you will find the Hyades and the Pleiades. Being opposite of the Scorpius constellation, as the Orion-Osiris constellation rises, the Scorpius constellation falls, and vice versa, because they are 180 degrees apart from each other in the night sky. Such information barely scratches the surface of the mysteries involving Scorpius, let alone all of the mystery systems connected to the worlds of antiquity.
With sticks or umbrellas in their midst.